Welcome to The Magic of Coffee. You're here with Jordan and Alec, and we're a podcast about Magic the Gathering, coffee, nerd culture, and much more. We've got our cups of Joe. Let's get into it.
Well,
Was that the start?
yeah.
Are you recording?
Yeah. I've been recording.
Oh. Hello.
Season finale, dog.
Welcome. Season finale, I guess.
Yeah, way to be really excited. Dude, we got to do so much housekeeping.
There's a lot that has happened, and a lot that's going to be happening, I guess, over the break. So, I guess we're going to try to do it all now.
Let's do housekeeping, get into Magic, and then we'll start. Because there's a lot that happened in Magic. I'm not sure if you follow it as much as I do. I mean, I do a lot of research, but also like the Pro Tour weekend was this weekend.
Oh.
This previous weekend.
Let me log out of my porn real quick.
Gonna get some porn.
What's up? It's been a week.
Chilling. Back on that. I can't remember if I talked about it last weekend or last episode, but I'm on Esper again.
Yeah.
And I've been like, Esper's doing well. It's finally like I've come to the understanding, and I was playing after here and just playing only rogues. Well, it turns out people are they're not playing rogues as much because of Esper. The Pro Tour, there's a lot of Esper.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Magic this week. I had a little bit of free time in between some stuff we'll get into a little bit later. But so I got on and I built a Gruul deck, kind of built around Scoot Swarm, Terror of the Peaks. And it was not a great deck. I won a few games, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But I ran into a lot of Esper. I didn't run into any Gruul. It was a lot of Esper and Dimir.
See, which is weird because Gruul is doing really well.
Yeah, I threw a deck together. It was like, hey, Scoot, Tear of the Peaks is awesome. I want to build a deck around it. And it's forming. It's getting there. It's the early game stuff that I'm not really good at because I'm afraid. I don't want to throw Scoot Swarm out there and let it, get countered or eliminated, especially Esper Control at this point, or Doom Foretold. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So Doom Foretold is so good, and it is frustrating. But housekeeping before we get into Arena. So.
So I'm not sure if you can see because I'm keeping my hand underneath the table.
I don't know. It may be seen, but yeah.
Yeah, I got a tattoo, and I forgot that my mom sometimes listens and watches the podcast, but I'll go show. And also, it's I got a tattoo technically for you, but also for me.
Yeah. Whoa. The camera focus isn't great. That's a little better. That's not going to help it. I'll go, Rule. He got his hand tattooed. Yeah. As an aspiring artist that never wants to get a job in the business field, good for you.
If I have to go to a job, I should talk in the mic. Yeah. I've decided, I got these because I was like, would I even want a job like that? Where I have to
it's also getting a little more okay for a lot of that tattooed people just in general to have.
Oh yeah, there's a lawyer in Austin. Yeah. He has dreads down to his ankles, and he has face tattoos and full sleeves and stuff like that. And he's a well-known, pretty popular lawyer.
Yeah,
it's becoming normalized. They're just people are like, your hand tattoos don't mean that you're gonna rob me. Heard.
Yeah, it's a little weird how all that's happening. It's not weird. It's good that normalization, oh my God, you're tattooed. You're going to hell is nice.
Oh, that idea wasn't absurd.
A bit of housekeeping on my end, though. I got the coolest thing?
Head?
That's how they're great.
I feel sorry for Lauren. You got Xbox.
I got the Xbox Series X. You can't see the thing. We were going to do a bet. I'm ruining it. It's off camera because I've been playing it. But, yeah, I was one of the... I honest to God think one of the handful of people that probably got it in Denton. So,
I haven't heard anything about it. Like, no one on social media has been talking.
Yeah,
Well, I haven't...
I honestly may be the only person in Denton that may have gotten it. I think the story, I told it in the podcast a few weeks ago, months ago at this point. I woke up late for the pre-orders to go live, but Amazon hadn't put their pre-orders up yet. And so I was literally on Amazon just refreshing, just constantly refreshing, just trying to get in there when it goes live, and I got it. I got the pre-order, obviously, because it's right effing here, and it is amazing. Not to be that guy, but phenomenal. It's performance over next gen type thing. Feel like when you get a new console, you want it to be different and like cool and new. Mm-hmm. It literally feels like an Xbox One X. Like, at the end of the day, it's just games are better on it, period, no matter what. I play Destiny 2, as the listeners on our podcast knows, and it's very pretty now. It loads exceedingly fast. People say it loads faster than it does on PC. So, very cool, very nice. Super happy and excited for it. I'm going to go PS5 hunting on Black Friday. Maybe. But
Black Friday, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to order I'm probably going to order something on Black Friday. I just don't know what. I don't really...
Well, the issue is that's going to be peak moving out time. And there's a lot of stuff that I want. Like, not just for the podcast self, but for myself, for the apartment, because it's going to be a lot different than this. So, it's going to be an actual, not that this isn't lived in, but it's going to feel lived in and nice. I can't paint the walls, obviously, but,
Are you going to paint it black?
I wanted to paint it.
Why?
To be able to do white on the walls, like white aesthetics. Like, have, like, shelves and thing, white shelves.
Well, you could just do blue.
Blue would work too, yeah. Or green, because of the Xbox. All right. Outside of that, the new Destiny DLC came out, so I've been doing that, and that's really it. My week's been pretty boring. Work. I left work 4 hours early on Tuesday to come here to make sure the Xbox got here. And I was like, I don't trust the people at my apartment. And my supervisor was like, yeah. Fun fact today, though, I didn't tell you earlier, the weirdest, so my, we've talked about it before, but my idea at work is, do well enough not to get yelled at, but not too good to where they're like, oh, hey, do you want a promotion or whatever?
Yeah.
And I was getting ready to leave, and my boss shows up, because I go in at 3, leave at 11. He usually shows up around 10:30. Mm-hmm. And I was like, getting ready to leave. He's like, hey, Jordan, I just want to know, I really appreciate you. You come in, you do your job, and you go home. He was like, that's all I want from you. And I was like, literally the first real conversation we've had since I got hired. And I was like, I didn't know that I needed some level of confirmation, but you gave it to me, and I'm gonna fucking cry, man.
Did you really cry?
No, I didn't cry.
Okay, I was like,
but it was just a joke. But yeah, it was funny. He was just like, you're doing better than most of the most people that have been here for years, and it's just like, thanks. And I was like, I'm not trying to be better than most. It was nice, yes, for sure, but I was like, I'm literally just trying to be mediocre enough just to like not get noticed, right? I just want to like show up and go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything. I don't want to, I just do my job, go home. That's all it is, all right? But I may like spit some truths to him at some point a little later on, being like, this is only here to pay the bills, okay?
I mean, hey, look, like they know, Whole Foods knows.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like Whole Foods, but like, it's just for like I want to do music full time. I want to do podcasting and music stuff full time.
Yeah.
I forgot I had hand tattoos.
It's funny. I forget I have my back tattoo. I literally forgot until now, and you were like, "I have a hand tattoo," and I was like,
I forget that you have a back tattoo. Granted that I don't really see your naked back.
Well, yeah,
often.
I don't even see my naked back that often. I'm gonna get it touched up. I think.
Well, I don't.
So the issue.
I think exclusively you don't see your back naked.
So yeah, I know tattoo artists don't like touching up other people's ink, but the guy was from Korea that I got this. So
talk to Brad.
Yeah, I need to go.
Touch-ups.
I have a lot of like tattoo ideas I want to do. I just have to go over there, and I mean I'll be able to after the conversation we had earlier.
I don't want to talk about it. You're gonna get robbed. Just go talk to him. Yeah, he's super friendly, and just tell him I sent you because of it just makes you look good.
Yeah. You get more free tattoos.
You know what's also crazy? So two things. We're still on housekeeping.
Yeah.
So I got my partner hooked on
Phonics.
On Coyote Coffee. The Coyote Coffee that we tried.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Yeah,
a lot of people like
you got it from Whole Foods.
Mm-hmm.
That was an actual Whole Foods. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can get Stumptown, so.
I don't really like Stumptown. Stumptown was...
Yeah, it was a little... I'm just saying we can buy it. Like, at Kroger, I can buy it myself, so.
Yeah.
Look at the headset that I got. It's a real gamer headset.
Cool. Did you get a new phone?
Hmm?
Did you get a new phone?
It's his old phone.
I've had a new phone for a while.
Oh, I thought you got like one of the...
No, he didn't get a 12.
No,
that's
fuck
an
that.
11. You're not in the... Yeah, there you go. All right. There's nothing in there. It's hollow.
Just like my soul.
So what are you talking about Coyote Coffee?
Oh, yeah. I'm just getting people hooked on it.
Yeah.
Also, I haven't really been on social media, which is nice. I mean, I have off and on, but not nearly as much as I used to.
I deleted Facebook off my phone, and it was the best idea I've ever had.
I think I'm going to do that for at least a month.
What?
How are you planning on expanding out?
I have Twitter. Facebook's meant for the grandparents and
You
parents.
gotta do more. I said make a Facebook account for your guys'
Oh, we have a Facebook account for the Magic of Coffee.
Yeah, I mean, I'm deleting the app, but I don't navigate my social media, my band pages anymore.
Yeah.
I hired someone to do it
Yeah, like
because it was so taxing that I was like,
yeah,
I need
Facebook
to
is
do it.
just. Yeah, we have like a Twitter and an Instagram and some other
Facebook.
stuff. Facebook, a Gmail.
lines out there. There's so many out there now. You guys know that?
What?
There's like, well, isn't BitChute? Is that just like a new form of PayPal now? Or is
I don't know. I've never heard of that. We need to get a TikTok.
BitChute? Yeah, you can do TikTok. I mean,
I'm not gonna download the app, but that's on you, bud.
I don't want to.
That's fine. We don't have to get a TikTok.
No, I think it'd be good to get a TikTok. It's
It
just
would be good.
wait. You edit all the videos. You have to get a TikTok. We can do send me all of the fucking videos.
Yeah, I can.
sure.
Yeah, fuck it.
You're supposed to clip 8 anyways, and you still haven't.
Yeah, that one section in 8.
Yeah, the millennial thing.
Man, I am so excited. Like, I'm so excited to like get a real, like, a good setup going and like a nice desk area. So what I want, so both of you know, I guess, I want a corner desk that's just
Yes.
like, right? And it's just gonna be fucking amazing. And I want to get a like. Do what?
it's gonna be the only furniture. He's gonna have one room. It's gonna be the only thing in there. Everything else is bare. It's just the
we're gonna have
It's gonna be his monitors and
yeah.
everything else is barren.
It's like it's the meme, and it's the gamer chair. It's like everything's just barren, and it's the little rocker chair, the DS, and it's like men only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting.
Rate my setup, boys.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try to do like the worst rate my setup.
Mhm.
It's just like packets of old bologna, you know, and just like random shit everywhere.
My favorite one of that meme was the Hot Wheel. Did you guys see that one? It was the Hot Wheel computer. It was the full thing. They had the monitor and the Hot Wheel tower and the Hot Wheel keyboard. And they were just like, rate my setup. Someone was like, damn, your processor must be fast as fuck.
Yeah, I was because I'm looking into getting a desktop, and a lot of the like Destiny streamers and stuff like that use Evolve PCs. Not a sponsor or a shout out, just saying.
Also, my PC is going to be in your apartment.
Yeah, I know. But I
My big one.
yeah, but it's like 10 years old.
Mine's not 10 years old.
I'm just kidding.
It's about 3.
What's your graphic card like, dog?
It's the NVIDIA GX7, I think.
Yeah, you're the 10 series, aren't you? Yeah, you're 2 or 3 years old.
I can't remember which one I am.
But yeah, so yeah, I want to like look into. Well, I was looking at the Evolve PCs, and god damn it, they get so expensive.
I mean, yeah. Are you buying just a PC flat out, or are you building one?
No, I mean it'd be cheaper to build one, but I don't want to.
Especially on Black Friday. That's how I built mine.
Because I don't want to. It's
You're
frustrating
going
and
to.
annoying.
I can build them. I've built 3 computers already.
I know, but I don't want to.
You're not doing shit. I'm going to be doing all the work.
But I don't want to buy all that shit individually and have it come in more package. Because you don't understand, everything I have on an Amazon list for the podcast, the apartment, I am buying all at once.
Yes, but
And it's all going to show up in Amazon packages.
Black
for
Friday.
like 4 weeks straight.
So I ordered my PC
Yeah.
on
What is
from
it, Newegg?
Newegg
Yeah.
on Black Friday, and it showed what the price was supposed to be, which is about $1,600 and some change.
Yeah.
And it came out to $710.
I mean, if I can get a good price for it, sure. But it's also the issue is I don't want to. I don't want to buy the PC until I get over to the apartment because like parts
What are you gonna try to
coming
do?
in
Fucking
and stuff like that.
You know what you should do? Instead
yeah,
of
for
painting
Black
the
Friday.
walls black, because that's absurd, you should, instead of getting a frame, just mounting all the parts on the wall, make it look like a circuit board.
Yeah, there's some really cool designs I've seen of that actually. They use like copper pipes and things like that to make it a little steampunky. I would do that in a heartbeat. But no. It would keep it cooling, like the cooling down quite a bit. I'm really excited for the laptop and stuff like that, but I really want like a really nice like dual monitor setup and then like a long monitor. Especially because if I'm going to be writing code, I need to see all the code. And if we start Twitch streaming, seeing the Twitch chat and things like that. So.
Yeah, we would have to. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I want to do
Yeah.
Twitch streams.
But that's a couple months away. You know, there's a little bit we got to keep going through and stuff like that before we get there. So,
I mean, when it comes to like the audio side, I got all that down.
well, I know that it's just the other stuff that I got to deal with. I have to get a place to live. I have to furnish it.
I can help you furnish it.
I'm not worried about the furnishing part. I'm just saying there's like steps.
Anyways,
Sorry for that tangent.
Pro Tour was a thing. I actually have the Pro Tour list.
Yeah.
I was just gonna segue into the fucking thing.
Before you segue, let's just switch out real quick.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back.
You won't have to cut. No, it's fine.
Q minus 3, 2, 1. We're back. We just had a weird conversation.
Hello. Yeah, that was fun.
Hello.
Hello.
It's a motherfucking pleasure. Watsky, welcome to the family.
All right. You want to jump into top 8?
I don't want to. I'm going to.
Jesus
a fucking
Christ.
difference.
Oh my god.
So Pro Tour is happening currently.
Yeah.
And so much is happening. Like we got Pro Tour happening right now. We have Mondo tomorrow. We have the Unis Honest live stream on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Like shit's going down.
I forgot the Unis Honest was
I was reading on Reddit. Some people think they're actually going to kill themselves.
no.
That would be fucking hilarious if they actually.
That would be the most hardcore shit ever, but no.
No one could beat that. Or like every Markiplier fan will kill themselves because Ethan has like
accidentally started a cult. I mean, most YouTubers pretty much have started cults.
Yeah, Una's Honest is a cult that I am definitely a part of.
Would you kill yourself?
Dude, I've been trying to make sure I don't. I'm running out of pasta, dude. You know the drill.
Yeah.
But let me get. Let's back on track. It's derailed.
Segue somewhere else, too, real quick.
So take a guess. What do you think? Okay, so Javier Dominguez is back in it.
Yeah, he was running Gruel, I believe.
Yeah, Gruel Adventures.
Yeah.
So my boy, Andrea Mangucci. What do you think he's running?
Probably Esper.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Autumn Burchett is running Doom Foretold as well. So the lineup that we have so far is obviously Gruel. We have Doom Foretold, Esper Doom Foretold. We have Is It Control, which I don't know how that got up there.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Which, I mean, I've gotten beaten by Is It before, but not enough for it to be in the Pro Tour. But
especially at this point, but...
Yeah, but, I mean, it might be good. I haven't seen it in play yet. Mm-hmm. There's a couple weird ones. So, obviously, you have Demir, and there's a lot of Demir. But there's one in particular. Let me see if there's any more. Oh, Marduk Doom Foretold. It's all right. Yeah. They don't have counters. Jeskai Control is in the Pro Tour. One person submitted it. I've never seen this person. But, anyways. And then there's one other one that is, like, pretty cool because... people started realizing something, and I didn't realize it until I saw it in the Pro Tour lineup. Mono green food token. Or food.
Oh, just food. Oh.
Troll King and the Wicked Wolf.
Wicked Wolf, Gilded Goose.
Gilded Goose. You know, like, it's... Mono green is actually really good. And people are also, like, running our boy Stone Coil.
Yeah, Stone Cold Serpent.
Because it works really well with Gruel and with all of the...
Yeah. He's just phenomenal in any regard. Food tokens are interesting. My issue with it is it's like, man, Thrones came out about a year ago at this point. Like, what are we doing? Like, our decks should not be stuck. You know, Gruel Adventure, you know, green, you know, mono green food token.
Well, I mean...
But...
They fucking beat the shit out of fucking every set to the ground. Like, Theros, I have in the notes that I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you all the cards that I use in Theros because I use a good chunk of them. In this, my new deck specifically.
Well, I mean, with you, yeah, but your win con is Doom Foretold, which is from Thrones, so...
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, honestly, like... I'm about to be proven wrong because I don't really use a lot of Theros cards. I use a playset of Omen of the Sea. One. This is like my deck changes.
Yeah,
I'm still getting it down. I use one Omen of the Sea, Omen of the Sun. I use 2 Treacherous Blessings. 3 Elspeth's Nightmare.
Yeah.
2 Shadow the Sky, and then 3 Elspeth Conquers Death, and then in sideboard I have I have 1 Dream Trawler, and then 1 in sideboard. Ashiok Nightmare Muse, because that card is a dick.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Oh, I have Heliod's Intervention for foods, and I think that's it. Yeah. I really don't use a lot.
The Omens, I think, are going to be like one of the bigger cards. I think that's going to carry over.
If they ban another fucking common,
I don't think they're going to ban anything else. The meta's a little too, like we talked about last week, and I've kind of gotten more comfortable with it. It's funny because it's a little hypocritical of me because before this I was like, there shouldn't be big cards. Like, we should just be able to hang out and, like, you know, build decks whatever we want to. I realize I'm a bit hypocritical with how I've been acting, but well, that's life.
Soul Guide Lantern is another one. Sorry.
Yeah, Soul Guide.
So you're still? Are you running like typical Gruel?
No, I'm not running Gruel Adventures. I have like Edgewall Innkeeper, whatever his name is, in there for like Bone Crusher, and Lovestruck Beast.
Do I have like?
But it was Edgewall Innkeeper, Bone Crusher, Lovestruck. My computer is currently rendering a YouTube video, so it's kind of useless at this point. But it was those three, and then like I don't think I have a Questing Beast in there. I should probably put it in there. But Lotus Cobra, Scoot Swarm, 4 Scoot Swarms, 4 Terror of the Peaks. It's actually funny. I did a game. I won a game because I top decked 3 Terror of the Peaks in a row, and I just like, so at the end it did 10 damage just from Terror of the Peaks, just its triggers, because 2 of them triggered. I don't even think I killed him. I think it just conceded when the 3rd one came out. But yeah, Terror of the Peaks being a mythic is not a legendary creature. Fun fact.
Wait, what?
It's not a legendary creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could have 4 of them on the field if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's real good.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get a Scoot Swarm like Terror of the Peaks combo off, but I also played for like an hour and a half, which is like 10, 15 games. So it wasn't that much, but
I'm going to make a Gruul deck.
Do it.
And I'm gonna play casual.
We have a month and a half left. I think spoilers for the next set's gonna start coming out once like Commander Legends has died down a little bit. We haven't really covered Commander Legends because neither one of us fucking care about it. So.
I don't give a shit about. This is the one thing that I fucking hate. So there's this podcast that I'm not going to bring up because I don't want to bash any other podcasters. Yeah. But they I started listening to the podcast, their podcast, a long time ago. Like before we were playing Arena.
Yeah.
And they just started they stopped talking about Standard. They started talking about Modern and Commander. And I'm like, and Pomper and things like that. And I'm like, dude, you're one of your logo says Arena. Like you're talking about shit that you can't even play digitally. And so I was getting really fucking annoyed. And so like, that's why I really like every so often, like we talked about Vintage at one point. Like, and we talk about Commander every so often, but we stick to Standard for the most part. And that's something that I like because not a lot of people do that. Because like what people do is they get sick of Standard because of like, the meta is weird, or there's only one card that's, the OG, and it's like, what else is new kind of thing. And then they just go to other formats. And I'm like, I like that we don't do that. We just talk mad shit about it, which is,
No, like, I mean, I expect us, like, once the world gets to some semblance of normal again, to potentially go break into other formats, like when FNMs start coming back again. And
yeah, I mean, I will do that for fun for sure. But the amount of money that I spent, I mean, I said it before in a previous episode, the amount of money that I spend on this game versus in physical tabletop is absurd. Like I haven't even really spent any money, and I have a really good deck.
Well, right now most decks are pretty cheap. There's not really an expensive deck out there right now, but yeah, I mean, we have thrown quite a bit of money at this. Also, weird fact for Arena, I follow one of the YouTubers I watch. I follow them on Twitter, and they started playing Arena, and they tweeted out pretty early on. They're like, I don't understand Magic. Like, I like, what is going on? And they made it all the way to Mythical with a mono red deck. So...
that's how oh god, that irks the fuck out of me.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting. But I mean, mono red is always like, it's never going, like, it's always going to be around, and it's a very easy way to mythic, honestly. I'm sure its win rate is a little higher than most decks. So
you talking about red deck wins?
Yeah,
and this is something that I started appreciating because I talked shit about it.
Yeah,
not about mono red, but about the meta itself being so random. So it is very frustrating because like my deck is built Dimir.
Yeah.
It's built to destroy Dimir and Gruul.
Yeah.
Now I got to deal with mono green. And I'm like, oh fuck, because mono green you have like humongous fucking creatures.
Yeah.
And now and then there's Temur Ramp that's in platinum and diamond and things like that. That's running around, and so like, and then white weenie always, and then mono red. Yeah. Mono red is, to be honest,
it's not great right now. We talked about it in depth last week, but
there is one little pocket that they can do, and it's definitely when they do this, you can definitely tell it was an is it player.
Yeah,
they burned me to death.
I mean, yeah, That's about right at this point. It's just burning you to death. So because they lost too much to be able to like do the like combo, like chipping away at you type stuff like they did before rotation. But and you know, we're at a really interesting point because if we think back a year ago, Thrones was, you know, it was a really good set, but nobody was using it like they're using it now. And I just think it's going to take time to, you know, Zendikar I think is gonna stick around and it should be I hopefully stay strong. But when you've banned most of your better cards, whatever. That's not the point. The point is it's our season finale and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna complain about Arena and Wizards and their choices.
So here's one thing that I wanted to mention before I forget about it.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of notes going on.
Yeah.
So let me premise these two things. So I'm still running Esper, right? So let me talk about what happened the other day, and it irked me so much. And the person that I was with came into the room and was like just kind of talking to me for a second, and I forgot to pay attention. So as we discussed the last couple episodes, I do full control, which means every phase that you do, I will what?
Nothing. Sorry.
Every phase that you do, I have to. It'll say like pass to main step, pass to combat, and I have to click it because I have to concentrate so hard, which is fun. I find it fun. And the reason why I do that is because of Gruul and Dimir, because I have to concentrate. Well, she came in, I wasn't paying attention, and this is what happened. So I knew what was going to happen. He had the person I was facing had 4 mana up. It was Dimir, 4 mana up, swinging with a rogue. I know what's about to get flashed in. So smacks me, takes my Esper's Nightmare. So for those who don't know, 1 black, 2 colorless. It's a saga. First saga is destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. Number 2, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards it. And then the third one is exile opponent's graveyard. So what happened was he, with the rogue that pulls from your graveyard, he pulled this. No big deal. I was like, cool, I don't have any creature, or I don't have anything of substantial value in my hand. So what I did is, because I needed to get rid of the Omen, because he was going to take it, obviously, or like make me discard it, I was like, I'm going to use it. So I used it on my main step, and then this is where she walked in and I wasn't paying attention. So I had a Skyclave Apparition, which is a creature, and then I had Ashiok. And what I was supposed to do is I was going to leave them both on top, and I was supposed to flip it. Skyclave Apparition and Ashiok. I did it the opposite. And so what had happened was card got drawn. Their upkeep, they made me discard the Ashiok. They swung, took the Ashiok. And I was I was like screaming at my computer. I was like, fuck you, fuck you. And I conceded. And then we went to game 2, and then I won, but that's fucking, like, it was so frustrating, but that's how you have to concentrate now, because it's like every little move with the amount of, like, milling and controlling and Gruul and all that crap, it's just, it takes so much concentration.
No, yeah, I agree. He pees in the litter box, but poops outside of it.
Hell yeah. Do you do this? Oh, so you know how you can change the photo of your deck box, the digital one? Do you just sit there and look and try to figure out which card you're gonna use?
Yeah, I have before. Right now, it's just like I usually like use a land or something like that.
It takes me like 20 minutes to complete the deck because I just look at what cards I'm gonna use for the image.
Picture, even though you see it only when you pick the deck.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I got the extra life sleeves I showed you the other day.
Yeah.
They're really cool. There's also like T-shirts and merch that I really want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That I really want to get, but I mean, there's really, to be honest, there's no benefit for it, which is kind of a fucked up thing for me to say, but whatever. Talked about the Pro League. We discussed that I got the Battle Pass because the avatars in this are not the avatar, the pets are fucking sick.
Yeah, I like my doggos. So, I mean, those pets are really cool, but I really like the dogs from M20, I think. That's what, or M21, sorry. I think that was the pets for the season pass. For
Oh, the
M21.
dog. Yeah.
You can like change it.
I have the cat from
Was that for Mycoria?
Yeah. I was trying to remember.
Because that's when we really started playing. Was right before Ikoria dropped, or right around that time.
When we started playing Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. We started playing roughly around that time, and then because we started the podcast
It was a year ago in January.
It was when
a couple
Theros
months.
was first getting spoiled.
And then we didn't start playing Arena until right around when quarantine hit, which was like March, April timeframe. So right around when Ikoria came out,
Yeah.
It's almost been a year.
Dude, I know. Season finale.
Yeah.
And some dead air.
We will try and be back for the 1 year anniversary. I think we will be. Because that's like, what, January 16th or 18th or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah. Since we're on the topic of all of this, so we're going to do, the yearly 2020 stuff.
Yeah.
So I have some stuff, and it relates to Magic, and then we can switch to coffee after that. What's your favorite card in each set, starting from Thrones?
The favorite Thrones card right now is Questing Beast, hands down.
Mine is, I don't know.
Who's what came up with this segment?
Beanstalk Giant.
Was never a fan of Beanstalk.
Why? It's so fucking good. It's like a win con in Timur.
You casually walked across the camera
The first time.
the first time, and then you got scared the second time. Yeah.
Oh, I hated that. Okay, so that's your favorite. In that, what's the next one? Theros.
Theros. Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't fucking use any Theros cards. God damn it.
You know mine.
Elspeth Conquers Death.
That's exactly right.
I would say Hydra's Growth, just because of some previous builds.
Hydra's Growth is, oh man, I wish it was just a hair better.
If it was just a hair better, just like a yee bit, it would have been awesome.
Yeah. Ikoria.
Ikoria is Gem Razor, hands down, still. Ghidorah, the Apex of Wishes card is really good. It's just Gem Razor, like, everybody still uses it, and it's so versatile.
Mine is Extinction Event.
Yeah, I figured.
And then M21. I'm gonna see if you can guess mine. I already know mine. Let me look at M21. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I'm
gonna try.
I don't want to be like a cop out and be like Ugin. But Ugin
you
is
fucking dick. That's mine.
Yeah, Ugin is very good. Let me pull up the.
I don't want to cop out and be like Ugin. Fuck you. Meanie.
I would say, let me go to the Wizards website on the site.
Let me see.
Because I don't have Arena on here.
Oh. Well, this is done.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, we're already here. I might grab it over when we do the coffee break, but Core 21. What's your favorite card from Double Masters?
I don't. Oh, I know exactly what card is my favorite in M21. I'm gonna make you guess it because I'm a narcissist. Oh, there's so many good cards in M21. I remember doing the spoilers for these. It's so good.
Yeah, I know. It's a great core set. Probably the best core set we've had in a while. Let me scroll down to green. I would say Garruk's Harbinger because it is very good, but
Garruk's Harbinger is good, but
Massacre Worm was also very good. I just like the card in general. I don't use it ever, but
I don't either.
You run Esper. You can put.
What about Primal Might?
Oh, fucking Terror of the Peaks, dog.
That's your favorite card?
Primal Might's also really good, but I think Terror of the Peaks. It's so good, and I think Terror of the Peaks will be good until it rotates out a year from now. A little less. Or Invigorating Surge is also very good. Damn, there's some good green cards in this. Primal Might, yeah. Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah, Scavenging Ooze.
Old Thrash and Bront. Doesn't see as much play anymore as it did before. But
Well, you have to think of what, you have fucking Gem Razor, dude.
yeah, I know.
All right, guess mine.
Ugin.
No. It was Ugin, but I was like, oh yeah, I should probably look up the set.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 3 more guesses.
Can I guess the color and then we'll...
Yeah.
Is it white?
No.
Blue?
Yep.
Is it, what's it called? Sublime Empathy? You don't use it, it's just a cool art.
Sublime Empathy? Yeah, definitely not, because I don't even know what that is.
It's with the head and it opens up and it's like the waterfalls.
Oh, no. That is a good card.
Boo.
You're getting close. I'll give you 2 more guesses. I can give you another hint. Just which hint do you want? I can tell you what type of card it is. I can also tell you its mana cost.
What type of card is it?
It's an instant.
I was close because the instant.
And what it does. I mean, granted, Sublime Empathy does a lot. This just does less, but technically does better.
Is it? Oh, it's Is it? Holy, get out of here! Get out of here! Get out!
Go on, get. It costs the same amount as Discontinuity.
Is it Frantic Inventory? Oh, it costs the same as Discontinuity. And it's a blue card?
I'll give you one more hint. It is not common or uncommon. Yes, it does. It cuts out 90% of the cards.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't see an instant for that sheet.
I'll give you actually one more hint, and this is going to make this all the much harder. I've never used this card.
And it's a blue card?
Yep. Surprising, right?
And it's an instant.
It's an instant 6-drop. Technically a 6-drop.
I didn't even know that card existed. Okay.
Welcome to the magic of coffee. You're here with Jordan and Alex.
Don't. Is it Rewind? No, it's not Rewind.
Rewind costs 4, my guy.
Yeah, it does. I don't know.
Discontinuity.
You said it, it costs the same as Discontinuity. So I'm assuming it's not Discontinuity.
Oh, did I say discontinuity?
Yeah.
I meant Sublime Empathy. Oops. Yeah, I've never used it. I actually don't own any
Yeah.
in the game or physical.
I ruled out the card.
That was my bad.
Okay. So
I spoiled it.
favorite card for Zendikar Rising now.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. We have another one to do.
Whole fucking set.
Well, are we talking post-ban? Because you already know what card I'm talking.
Yeah, post-ban.
Post-ban? I don't even have a favorite fucking card in this set. Damn it. Actually, there is a... Well...
Let me just see what the fucking cards are. God damn it. Why did you change this up?
Damn, Onmoth got banned in Brawl, too. I didn't realize.
Yeah, Almost got banned, across the board.
I mean, he's good.
He's alright.
Oh.
I would say
He's all right. He fucking...
my favorite card from this set would be
Let me guess yours. Scoot Swarm.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, it's pretty good.
Mine is mine.
I would say Scoot Swarm or Felder's Retreat.
Really.
Yeah, Felder's is. It doesn't see a lot of play anymore because Four Color Amoth is dead. But it's so good. Like if you can get those triggers to happen, it is so good. Again, but it was based off of a deck where Landfall was just
boom, 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 boom. Dude, apparently, I mean, like I think we can do it. I think we can create. I really want to do an infinite combo deck.
Yeah.
But you have the cards for that. I do not. One card that I wish saw more play.
Bless you.
But I get why it doesn't get any really play. Is Morog. Land drop. You get an additional combat phase.
Yeah, I've used them before. I got 3 additional combat phases off of it, but when Anmoth was around. But yeah, it's very, very build based. I have to use the bathroom though. So.
That was abrupt. I mean, we're done. We should just switch to the coffee.
All right, we can go coffee segment.
All right.
Ooh, these are go.
Cool.
I have a second package on the way outside of the first package.
Interesting.
Well, I have the Moss of the Flames T-shirt and vinyl pre-order thing that hasn't sent yet, and then I think that might be the Dance Cabin Dance coffee, which we'll probably have to try off screen. It might go bad.
Let's do the 1, 2, 3 again. We'll just skip all that. 3, 2, 1. All right, coffee time. Did you grab the coffee? I'm leaving this in. Go get it. Go get it. 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome to the Magic of Coffee. I'm your host, Jordan and Alex. What? Hell yeah.
It's a very pretty bag this week.
Oh, I like this. I didn't really like the first cup.
You like
I don't
that
know.
one better?
I like this cup better. I don't know why.
Are you kidding me? I literally poured water into the pour over for this. I didn't even try. I tried the first one. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, buddy. True, though.
Whatever. All right. This week, we are trying Methodical coffee it's a Costa Rican blend.
Ooh.
Tastes like almonds, ginger snap, and plum.
Plum.
You want to know how it's processed?
Was it washed?
Hell yeah, boy.
Hell yeah, dude. I like my coffee like I like my women dirty. Anyways.
Oh, it tells you how to make it, of the French press or pour over things.
Oh.
There's a hole in it somewhere. Jesus. What the? All right. Enriching minds, taste, and relationships through coffee. We roast our coffee to express the life it lived, the place, the weather, the dirt, and to honor the skilled people who cultivated it. We want you to experience and enjoy that with that life with us. That's about it. That's about it for the thing package. Very pretty bag though.
What do you rate it?
You want me to be honest with you?
Is it pretty
Season
low?
finale coffee. It's pretty low. It is number 8 or 9. I'm not a fan of it. I think we just have tried much better coffees throughout these 10 weeks. So,
I mean, it's good.
yeah.
It's not great. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
If someone whipped this out while I was hanging out with them, and I'd be like, okay, cool, this is damn good.
Yeah,
cup of
it's
Joe.
a good cup of coffee. every coffee we have tried, except for the limeade coffee in season 1, have all been good cups of coffee at the end of the day. Maybe the
Biohazard is
Biohazard.
not good.
Maybe also the Biohazard. But
The only reason why it's not good is because it tastes
yeah,
awful.
it was awful. It was really bad. We still have to do the 5. We might do that at the new place.
Oh, the 5 strongest coffees?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll see. So, you want to get into the best of 2020?
Dude, what do I have? Yeah, I have a couple things too for
Yeah.
like the year or whatever. If I can get to the fucking
Yeah.
cool.
So, as it being the last episode of the season and probably of the year,
Before you get into it,
right.
let me do one of these because I forgot that was in here. So like favorite card of each set.
Yeah,
What's your favorite alt art overall?
the Ghidorah one from Ikoria, Apex of Wishes Ghidorah,
Mm.
or maybe the Gem Razor. The Gem Razor one was really good too.
Yeah.
I'm a little biased.
You know what mine is? Lotus Cobra.
Lotus Cobra is very good too. That is up there. Brushfire Elemental, I actually like the main art better than the alt art, but
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way about Scoot Swarm.
yeah,
I don't really like the
Scoot
alt
Swarm's alt art's not that good either. So is that all you had for that?
Yeah, mine is like yours is like faves of 2020. Mine's most done.
Yeah.
So I'll go second.
Okay.
I'm curious about the questionnaire.
Well, yeah, it's not even a questionnaire. It's just like favorite movie of 2020.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to look this shit up because I don't remember what movies came out this year.
Only one movie came out this year, Tenet. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog came out earlier the year too, but I think Tenet, is 2020's been one hell of a year. So, but I think Tenet takes the cake for me. We'll have to watch it because I don't think you've seen it yet.
I have not.
Comes out on Blu-ray December 15th. So,
Damn, I don't. I haven't seen any. This came out in 2020. Yep, Bad Boys for Life.
Wow. Okay. Favorite album of 2020. We'll skip TV show. Mandalorian, obviously. So it's not even done yet.
Mandalorian is not my favorite show.
The Witcher came out in 2022, I believe, at the beginning of the year.
Yep, and that would be. That honestly, not my favorite.
What would be your favorite TV show?
I think right now would have to be Mandalorian because I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah,
looking.
I'm not
I'm trying
sure.
to find shows, but when did wait? Well, okay. What was the question?
Favorite TV show of 2020.
Yeah, we'll say Mando.
Yeah, pretty good. It's a toss-up, I think, between The Witcher and The Mandalorian. Don't, please God. I've gotten free of it. Favorite album of 2020.
Hold on.
Mine, it's going to be kind of sweeping at this point, but it's Dance Gavin Dance Afterburner. Very, very, very good album all the way through. Like Moss to the Flame just came out also. Very good. P4 came out in 2019, so that doesn't count. But Periphery's 4th title album.
My favorite album. Oh wait, hold on.
Even though Reptile is phenomenal. Again, 2019. But
My favorite album is Depression by Alexander Gregory, released February
of 2021.
of 2020.
Oh, I guess Depression did come out at the beginning of the year, huh? God, dude, the beginning of the year feels like a lifetime ago.
It really does. Depression seems old as fuck. My actual, like, not my shit is The Praxis of Prophylaxis by Vermicide Violence.
Oh, yeah. Vermicide Violence. Dude, that album slaps. Yeah, but I think Afterburner takes the cake for me. I just still listen to it all the time.
That didn't release 2020, did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Came out
right. That's
right
right.
at
That's
the
right.
beginning. Again, this year has felt like a lifetime. But favorite song of 2020.
It released in 2020.
Yeah. 3 Wishes, Thanksgiving Dance, Afterburner.
I'm
It's
trying to
just
find a song that
so
isn't
good.
like in that.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, hold on. I think I might. I fucking hated that. Loth by Left to Suffer.
Oh, nice.
Gong gong. That's exactly what it sounds like.
I don't really have anything else. Not that. Favorite
Favorite
video
an-
game of 2020.
Favorite video game of 2020?
Ma'am.
I've been playing games that just have already come out. Like
I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily come out this year for game wise. It's just that I guess you could say you started playing in 2020.
I started playing again in 2020. Is ESO.
ESO.
Yeah, I literally once you stop trying to make it seem like an MMO and you just go in chilling. That and No Man's Sky, but with No Man's Sky I have to play with other people or it's boring.
Very boring.
But I went into ESO. Sorry, and just found the way shrines and just mined, and I just traveled.
Yeah.
That's all I did, and then I got off. Oh, I went and did some armor blacksmithing stuff, and then I just got offline, and I was like completely satisfied. I didn't really fight anything.
Oh.
It was nice.
I mean, yeah, I remember like in the Skyrim days, just like smithing. But I would say Doom Eternal is mine for sure. They did come out in 2020, but damn, that game's good. Like Destiny 2 Beyond Light, awesome, phenomenal. They're doing really good things. Great game. Probably my favorite gaming franchise of all time. But Doom Eternal takes the cake. It is a phenomenal game.
Doom Eternal looks. I've never played it, but it
Yeah.
looked fucking so fun.
Yeah, it was tons of fun. Very stressful. Very high octane. But
Favorite anime of 2020?
Sword Art Online Season 3.
It released this year.
The second half of it did.
Oh, I haven't finished it, but yes.
Yeah, second half of it came out this year. Phenomenal. Awesome. I love that show. Talk shit if you will. Please do.
Yeah, a lot of people talk shit on Sword Art, and I'm like, can you just like?
It's because
Fuck
it's
yourself?
just like it gets real rapey. Oh, I have a surprise for you. I forgot about it. I'm gonna grab it real quick.
I don't like that. That reminded you. It's very rapey. Oh, by the way, I have a surprise for you. So this is going to be the last episode of the Magic of Coffee because I'm going to get killed. I don't know what to do here. Whiskey Chronicles is almost done. It's getting pretty close to release time. I'm trying to release it and do the private event in December. And what is the gift?
Let me put my headphones back on. Almost dropped it.
Oh, Christ.
I found it while cleaning the room. Goblin Slayer Volume 1.
I'm going to take a photo of it.
It comes saran wrapped when you buy it. So in Japan, and it's kind of picked up here a little bit, adult or graphic manga and like light art stuff like that gets saran wrapped when you buy it at a store because it's they don't want kids looking into it and such.
Let me see.
And I bought that saran wrapped. Yeah. But it is from the first episode compared to the manga, it is much worse.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah. It's a bit rapey, but I was just like, I found it and was like, well, Alex likes the show. Or like, you want to start watching it realistically.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So.
Oh God, it's getting. Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Front and center.
Christ. Good God. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's real rough.
Jesus. Yeah.
Hey kids, go read and watch Goblin Slayer.
Dude, do not. So what else you got? Favorite favorite card of 20? Well, we already did that.
We already did cards. Favorite moment of the podcast in 2020.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about the podcast.
Yeah. Season finale.
Season
We haven't even
finale.
brought it up.
Let's discuss not the season 1. Let's only do season 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Favorite moment.
It can be any of like the footage stuff. A lot of it didn't get posted, but
I think I like the like banter that we have at the beginning of each thing, like the whole like the funniest one. Well, there's one of last episode, episode 8, where it was like yeah, no, but I'm referring to episode 8. I believe it's episode 8. Where it's just you were talking about like torture porn.
mm-hmm.
And then I was like it's an experience, blah blah. And then I was like, I want to experience a train wreck, or a train hitting me, but I don't want to deal or some shit like that. And then you were like kind of laughed a little bit, and then I watched it process in your head, and then you just died. Or like the fucking state of chaos.
Yes,
And you were just like,
I would say
fuck is wrong with you?
editing. My favorite moment of this season was, I think it's episode 7. Episode 7 or 8 is when you edit out the song at the end, and then it's me. It's just it caught me so off guard editing the video down. I was just like, yeah, that was literally there for me. But yeah,
that like banter like that, I think is my favorite. That
yeah, we've got, I think, like looking back, even at season 1, and like where we are at now, like with the podcast itself as talking and doing it, we've gotten very good at it. I will say that. We have this part down. We just have to like get the rest of it good and ready to go, which you'll see when season 3 picks back up.
Yeah, we're gonna have completely new office space, hopefully new computer stuff.
Completely different, completely new.
I also want to get a wider table.
Well, I mean, your guy is.
Yeah, he's currently looking at stuff now.
Yeah,
We talked about it a little bit the other day.
Yeah, because I think when I gave him the dimensions, I gave another 6 inches or another foot long and wide and long.
Mm-hmm.
If
So
he
they call me in high school.
get it done by then, we'll figure something out. But
If for some reason he can't get it done by the time we need to do the first episode of season 3, then you and I will just drive to IKEA and then we'll split a table.
Yeah.
Or we can just steal the display. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Go.
fucking go.
They won't get to the fucking door.
Yeah, IKEA. There was going to be a big, just for the apartment in general, but for the podcast set too, big IKEA haul. Because I want these cubes. They're a little smaller, but it's like 20 of them.
Jesus.
Right? And there's gonna be like all the knickknacks and stuff in there. That'll be on my back, and then your back should be the wall. But they'll be like, I kind of want to put the keyboard up above you, and then like the LED lights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have a plan. It's gonna be great, but
You cut out a little bit when you were talking. For some reason, the audio was like
it's sizzling right now. But
it was just like a couple seconds when you were talking about the shelving. So, but anyways,
but yeah, there's some really cool stuff I have planned, and that you'll kind of see happen. You'll kind of get a time lapse video of the set coming together. I think I want to do that because there's a lot that's gonna go into it and that's gonna happen with it.
that's that. Oh, you're hearing that too?
Yeah, the crackling. Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to it. I'm super excited.
yeah. It's a big part of the break is me moving out of here and like moving in and like getting all that set up. But you're also gonna get Whiskey Chronicles going and trying to do a live event with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking.
So there's a lot happening in December, and just the end of November is just it's going to be a really hectic month and a half, realistically.
Yeah, it's also going to be weird, like not doing Thursdays for a month.
I mean, I think for the next few weeks, well, you're busy, whatever. You always welcome every Thursday, Friday.
I think what I might do is
but
I'll just come over here every Thursday just to like
keep it going. Yeah,
Just
I mean,
keep
we have to plan stuff, and I want, like we talked about at the business meeting, and we need to have more of them. But holding ourselves accountable, we need to build an actual Thursday schedule,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like start, you know, this was season 1 was the alpha, season 2 is the beta, and season 3 will be the release. The true release of
The true, like, yeah, we have enough backlog that we can start promoting it.
that, and you know,
We also need to get a couple more things as far as the equipment.
well, this like overhaul. I think just completely in general, we can go we can figure out the cost and stuff for that.
Are we seriously having a meeting right now while we're live?
No, we're not. We tend to do that. I mean, this is also like letting them know, like, you know, this isn't the end. The 5 people, including your mom, that watch the podcast. New set's gonna happen. I think we'll do some stuff. We might do some content in between. Maybe, who knows? It's gonna be a weird.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, like, honestly, like, because we don't have the podcast because we're taking a break, it is like the optimal time.
Yeah.
Especially if you get a new computer.
Yeah, my computer comes in the mail this coming up week. There's just so much that's gonna be happening, and
Well, when I get back, let's start doing content.
yeah, we can.
And we have to fix the Patreon anyways.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff happening in the mail.
So I have some stuff.
Yeah, hit me with it.
All right. I was supposed to hit you with it. Most watched show. Go. It doesn't have to be a show that was in 2020. It's just in 2020. What is the most? What's one show you've watched the most out of all shows?
Honestly, it's interesting because Lauren and I have bounced between like anime and normal shows and stuff like that. I think we watched A New Girl the most in 2020. Or you remember when we hit quarantine and I just had that 70s show on the whole time?
Dude, I'm so glad you're over that.
I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and then literally for a week, that 70s show was just on the TV.
I'm trying to think of this most. I think mine is actually the most watched for me is I think Sword Art. I don't really sit down and watch TV anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. Like right now, I'm watching like my YouTube is there's a YouTube channel called Comics Explained.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. If you like comic books, go hit him up. He just literally like does full. Our wires may be going out. You know. It may. What a way to go out when all of our equipment starts dying.
No, that's cool.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Comics Explained. I'm like watching like there's like I did the Marvel's 2015 Secret Wars and the build up to it. It was a 9-hour video, and I've just like for the last 2 weeks I've just like watched it periodically just when I can. And that's just kind of what's happening with my life. My girlfriend and I like we're watching shows. I would say 30 Rock actually. 30 Rock might be my favorite show of all time.
I'm talking about most watched.
I know, but we watched like 30 Rock, and we're watching New Girl now.
Most played game.
Destiny 2.
Mine's Arena.
Yeah.
Most played card.
Like in Arena or Magic?
Yeah.
Before the rotation was Gruul Spellbreaker. Post rotation is probably Scavenging Ooze.
Scavenging Ooze, yeah. I can see that. Mine is Elspeth Conquers Death.
Yeah.
Ever since Theros, ever since I started playing Arena, I pretty much always had it in a deck.
Yeah, I had Gruul Spellbreaker in every deck I had before rotations, though.
Most watched video
Like
on whatever platform.
on YouTube is probably the "You've never seen Star Wars before" video. It's like, "Oh, you've never seen Star Wars before." It's like this British guy trying to explain Star Wars Episode 1. It's amazing.
Mine
or like a Lawfly playlist, but
actually was the first fight in the 300.
oh, very good.
Most watched YouTube channel.
Unas Honest.
Same. I'm trying to think of other ones that I. What's the highlight of, or what's the worst time you've had on the podcast?
Oh.
Now, granted, the worst time is not going to be the bad time. I haven't had any bad ones, but I'm trying to think of the least.
Least enjoyable. This is the limeade coffee. It's weird to say, and I don't want to like sound like snarky or like pretentious or like but I truly enjoyed this podcast. Like I genuinely look forward to it every week, you know. And I know I'm always like, oh, we can do it a different day. It's realistically because I want to like when we get here and we do it, I want to like give 100%, you know, and like make the most of it and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And it's you know, we may not like be doing crazy numbers or anything right now, and it may, you know, it's literally us just talking to each other for, you know, 2 hours or whatever at this point. But it's just like it's so much fun, and it's a lot of fun to like edit and like the thumbnails that we've gotten structure for and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's just fire.
And
we definitely utilized our resources, which is crazy.
Well, it's also really interesting, like with everything that's happening. Like, you know, I honestly thought that laptop was gonna be here already to like start working on it, but that it's interesting that like with the end of season 2 is the end of like literally pushing that little fuck as far as it can go.
Oh, this thing?
My little Surface tablet. Yeah.
Dude,
we got it.
Playing Arena on that.
Yeah.
Fucking video editing on that. It takes like 2 hours. Why does my hair look like... I look like... Hey, honey. How you doing? Oh, I look like... Come on, Jimbo.
Yeah, I know. You could be a 50-year-old your man. Not to take away from what we were talking about, but...
Yeah, I love this fucking podcast.
No, yeah, I enjoy it, and it's.
You know, this isn't the last episode, right? You're talking like it's the last episode. Watch I get hit by an actual train.
No, I'm just saying it's the end of this era of the podcast. You know.
Yeah, because
our equipment's getting worse and worse, literally as we speak.
Well, so what I'm gonna probably do is I'm thinking I'm gonna try to get another mixer and then use that for shows, or I'm gonna diagnose it. Because I'm also thinking about getting another one of these and just having multiple mixers. Because I can, well, if I go to Oklahoma, I actually know what mixer I'm going to get. I have a 62 band mixer.
We literally just need not that this one was bad. This mixer isn't a problem. I don't know. It's or why, whatever. The reason why we have issues with our equipment is none of this, like we said before, was meant to be taken down, up and down every week.
I can't remember if I talked about it, but if you can kind of see right here.
Yeah, there's a little bit of piece of paper that's broken.
It's a zombie token.
Yeah, it's because his mic's.
Because I keep breaking it down, setting it up, breaking it down. So we'll have a solid setup. It's going to be great.
So we'll have a solid setup and probably all new equipment. We might keep the mics. I might just get new mic stands. But
most eaten food of 2020.
Papa John's pizza. Dude, quarantine hit and oh my God. We ate so much fucking pizza.
I really, really wanted to do this one thing and we never got to do it because y'all kept throwing away the boxes, which is it's a better thing to do than my idea. But we would stack them up like
literally at one point
high.
It was almost as tall as my refrigerator, the pizza box, you know?
Dude.
Like the pile. It was just
I wanted to keep collecting them, and every single time that they would order or that they would come and give us the food, we would open up the door all the way, and behind us would be the boxes. That's what I wanted so badly.
That would have been fun to do. I don't know. Yeah.
Most drank drink.
Most drink. Oh God. Coffee doesn't count. So
no.
Pre-quarantine was a double whiskey Coke. Post-quarantine, I don't know. I just
fucking water maybe. Fucking alcohol.
I don't drink any water. I realized that. I think I talked about it last week, but it was just like, it was like 2 weeks into doing my job, like waking up at 2:30
Oh,
to be
yeah.
at work, and it was just like
chugging coffee.
just coffee and nicotine. And I was like, why do I feel like garbage half the time? And it was just like, oh wait, I haven't drinking a cup of water in 2 weeks because all I'm doing is downing coffee and energy drinks and sleeping all day. But I would say, I don't know. We drank a lot of soda in quarantine. Remember, I was just buying like 12 packs of soda at a time when quarantine first happened. Man, 2020 has been such a weird year.
2020 is quite weird. Take off your headphones. Keep talking.
Yeah, but it was just, I don't know. It's been such a wacky year, and it's just been making me think about it more and more. Doing this, but
Sorry.
you love to see it when your whole shit just dies.
I'm pretty sure that's all I have so far. I'm gonna keep my headphones off because that actually like shocked me a little bit.
No, you're fine.
Because I mean, I had a bunch of stuff about like the we got through the Magic stuff pretty quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could also talk about Magic Arena for hours.
Yeah, true. We're also getting good at like, because the first episode that we did, it was like almost 3 hours long because we didn't know how to fucking segue properly.
Yeah,
now it's like fluid. Like
it was here. It was literally up. The table was up against the entertainment center.
yeah,
We had the blue microphone.
the Yeti. Yeah.
Or the Yeti, and it was just
Well, the very first episode, it actually I had to go through and edit for days because I kept just.
Yeah, I've gotten so much better. Breathing is still a problem. Yeah.
I was also editing on a phone.
Yeah, you were editing on a phone. We didn't have any laptops. We were shooting. I remember when we first started doing video, we were using iPhones.
Yeah.
It'll be a little. I think we're getting like. I'm gonna do webcams or something like that. I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do yet. Because I like editing for season 3 is going to be a behemoth, and it's like gonna genuinely take an entire day to do.
I mean, also like I still have the action cams. I still have that phone. Like we can, and then I never use this phone, so we can use those phones. But yeah, I remember using the headset for the first episode, and then the second episode using just the snowball. And I don't even remember when we started accumulating stuff.
It was just like you were like, I think we'd been doing it for a few weeks, and you were like, all right, like let's buy this shit, and you bought it. You went out and bought all of it. And that's where I was kind of like, all right, he bought all that, so I have to buy the cards. And the coffee was supposed to like be both of us.
But you got the membership, so I just stopped buying.
Yeah, there was no point at that point. And then I like, it's always like if you have a cool coffee you want to try, like you can always bring it on. And we've always done weird stuff like that. But
dude, so do you remember using the phone and then we have to wait 5 minutes because it was just like.
Yeah, that was a fun. There's videos of like some of like the gameplay stuff, like arena stuff we did, where I literally had to cut whole sections out of like one side because they would just pick up automatically. It was just like static, and I was just like, okay, well we're taking that out.
Yeah, I fucking hated it. I'm trying to remember other like complications we had to do.
It's always one thing or another.
Oh, I remember having to like any kind of videos. We have to like convert.
Yeah, when we started,
it would take hours, dude. Your life when it comes to your side of the whole editing process sucks ass.
Yeah, it's gonna get a lot easier for me, hopefully. But it's just like, it's the internet number one of like uploading onto YouTube, because like our videos are an hour, usually an hour 15, hour and a half long, podcast, and it takes about almost twice of that sometimes to upload it onto YouTube and like get it processed and everything.
I remember
Photoshop can be such a bitch sometimes.
There was one time where he had a mouse Man, I wish I had my mouse. I was watching him edit it, and he couldn't find the thing. Like, he just wasn't going to the right tab. And you just kept shaking the fucking mouse because you were, like, trying to keep composure, but we're getting so fucking mad.
Yeah. I always use Sony Vegas, but I had Sony Vegas 14. It was like 13 or 14 back then. And it was just old, and it did not want to do what I wanted it to do. And the Surface tablet itself isn't great. It's not meant to edit videos on.
It's... yeah.
It's literally meant for day-to-day use or like college, basic level college classes stuff. That's what it's meant for. And it's... I have pushed that thing so hard, and I'm so proud of it. Like, it's done so well over the past, few years or year, I guess. But was super happy with the purchase, and I'll still keep it around. Like, it's not going to go anywhere. I'll probably use it for traveling purposes. But
do you remember when I tried jailbreaking my iPhone and jailbreaking the Chromebook so we could play Arena? Because we were during quarantine, we were just itching because we didn't have access to cards.
We wouldn't have we weren't buying cards, but it was also like it was just us two playing.
Yeah, we would just play the same decks over and over again because you get good enough and all your casual friends stop playing with you.
Yeah, and then you were trying to jailbreak it just to be able to do it, and then
it didn't work.
Yeah, I got the Surface Book before you got the laptop.
Yeah. Oh God, do you remember?
And that first 3 weeks.
Do you remember the app? That app that we played? I can't remember what it's called.
Oh yeah, Magic, Mana Strike.
Mana Strike. We talk instead of Arena. We were talking about that.
Just anything Magic related. No, it was a good time.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the Surface.
Yeah, I got the Surface Book before you got the laptop. I was watching my sister's dog, and it was like the stimulus check or something had just come in, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna buy a laptop." And I was like, "This is cheap."
I mean, it works. I mean, I need to upgrade this, but
yeah,
it works so far.
You still do it. That's what you need to do.
It works just fine. I mean, there's certain things I can't do, like, I can't play ESO on full graphics because then it's just like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like we'll talk about it more off screen, but like I'm bringing both tables over, right? And when we get over there, and you can find yourself a little corner and use one of them to set your computer up on. Yeah, man, whatever if you want to, fuck it. I also I'm really off topic of this, but I really want to get the apartment smart home stuff, like the lights.
You need to come to my place where I go and hang out.
Yeah.
You should soon because there's a smart lock. He's getting a Nest soon, but there's Google things, Google Home stuff, like the fucking cylinders.
Yeah.
They're in every single room.
Yeah.
There are the lights in the living room, the lights in the kitchen, and I believe there's 7 lights total that are navigated through Google alone.
Yeah. No, that's the kind of stuff that I want to get set up and do. I think that would be a lot of fun.
You should. It's really it's also surprisingly cheaper than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, he also has a Google doorbell.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I'll tell you off screen, but I know the lock code and you're gonna love it. But I'm not gonna do it on a fucking video that's gonna be public.
Hell yeah. Anything else?
I'm trying to think of other shit that we did during the podcast.
It was Drunk Arena was so much fun.
God, I want to do it again.
We are
next
doing
year.
it again, and we'll try to do it more frequently because I think it has a lot of really good potential to be really like that be our thing.
I think we should do it on Saturdays if we're gonna do it, but maybe once a month because I'm also. Oh, here's another thing. I'm starting another YouTube series that's separate from my it's not gonna be gaming. It's we're still working out the name.
Announce the channel on your fucking channel.
Yeah, I mean just on my podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking cool, dude. All right,
I can't really promote it, but I'm gonna tell you about it. Yeah. Because we haven't figured out a name. But essentially, what we're gonna do is we're going to just make nice food, like burgers or mac and cheese or lasagna or stuff like that. But we're going to be blackout drunk at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
You're gonna be a guest. We already talked about it.
That's fine.
You're just gonna be throwing up in a tub, you know. So we're just gonna be feeding you porridge. But yeah, dog. I think that's it. I mean, I'm trying to think of other stuff that we've.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I think when we start opening up boxes again, I think I want to test out different angles so that you can get a more zoomed in kind of.
Yeah, that's the plan too. We just the issue with previous videos and stuff is we were, not that this apartment is bad in any regard, but we were definitely confined to this space, and with what we had at the time, and now that we have the nicer camera and like the last box opening we did, we had it but we didn't even use it.
Oh, the Zendikar Rising one.
Yeah. And stuff like that. So
that was also like a weird day.
Yeah.
Not a weird day, but it was just like Evan was there, Maggie was there.
It was we have to. I don't mind people coming around and like being part of the box opening and stuff like that, but we definitely have to be like box opening today. We have to have actual business meetings going forward.
Yeah, well, we could do a once a month meeting. I have meetings with my crew pretty often, but it's because of like the album coming out and website being live, and so like meetings become more and more. Which you and I will have more meetings come like Patreon. I'm also like, so we're gonna start promoting the website closer to the release of Whiskey Chronicles, but also the information for the Magic of Coffee will be on the website as well, because there's certain tweaks that we have to do in contact info and things like that. Blah 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 blah.
No, for sure, I get that.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, that's more or less it for me, as well.
Well, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the Magic of Coffee MTG.
Twitter is the Magic of Coffee 1. Also Gmail, the Magic of Coffee at gmail.com.
If you're listening on any podcast platform, you can follow us on YouTube. It's the Magic of Coffee. We have a lot of content like the Drunk Magic that we discussed earlier. On top of box openings and shit.
If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, family, small children of any kind.
Don't say that.
Well, this was season 2.
Enjoy your afternoons. Should it still be mornings?